2024 is an election year. And while things might get messy, I think as long as this fellow right here wins the presidency, our country will be in good wheels. That's right, folks. He's finally here. President Mater. One of the most anticipated Cars on the Road releases. I think this has been possibly in like the top 3 most requested Cars on the Road diecasts I've seen. Everybody has wanted this guy. Even more so after he received a color changer a year ago. That's right, it's been a year since the color changer came out. People have really been wanting to see President Mater. Probably the most significant on the road diecast we were missing in terms of how badly fans wanted him. This guy and Cave Mater, right? And here he is, and he looks great, and there is quite a bit to talk about. First off, it's Mater, but he's the president. Of course, this hails from the episode B movie, where Lightning and Mater find themselves cast in a very low-quality B movie. And Mater ends up rising through the ranks, starting off as an extra and ending up being the president in the movie. So for those of you who haven't seen Cars on the Road, all 2 of you watching this video, no, Mater does not actually become the president. But like I said, when I reviewed the color changer, I'd love to see just a parent finding this item out of context and being like, how did Mater become the president? What is going on? Anyway, guys, welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the one and only President Mater, new for the 2024 Cars diecast line. This guy's been hitting Walmarts. I found him there alongside Wingo with Flames. He's the only new release in this case. But, very excited to have him. Absolutely love this artwork. I assume this is the same art the color changer got last year. I don't remember. Of course, we got Mater down there, and it should be noted that this Mater uses the long hook, the longer hook that, you know, actually allows Mater to tow cars. That was introduced in that special 2-pack a few years back. In fact, Long Hook Mater is getting a single release in 2024. He already did. So we're in a very interesting place right now where some Maters are getting this new style tow hook. Some are still using the old ones, of course. I'm sure I'll be talking about this again in just a few days when I review the Easter Mater, who is upgraded to have the new hook. Definitely interesting. Definitely some stuff to talk about there. As seen in Cars on the Road, we got Rodette Marker and Randy, who I'm unfortunately missing. Gerson Marshall, Motto, Mallory Carhut, and Adam Rodriguez. Yeah, my stores didn't get Rodette Marker just yet. Hopefully she shows up in a case later on in the year. She was the only new release of her wave. And I am kind of glad that they skipped her wave, because that means I could get more up-to-date with cars sooner, but still. Alright, here's President Mater out of the package, and I did not expect to like this car as much as I do. I say it a lot, Mater is easily my favorite character to collect variants of. Mater and Ramon. You guys know I love me a good wacky Mater variant, and this, just looking at this, man, this is like a new personal favorite of mine. I don't often feel this way when I'm reviewing a car. I review so many cars. My opinions oftentimes kind of mesh together. But this Mater is something very special and very cool. I know I'm usually very positive to a lot of the new releases from Cars on the Road, but this is another one that just absolutely knocks it out of the park. I absolutely love this shade of blue. Very unique, not only for a Mater, but for a Cars diecast. Nice, shiny color scheme instead of the more matte look we usually get from Mater. While I believe he does reuse your typical Mater mouth, yep, his eye expression is completely different, to the point where I didn't even realize the mouth was just reused. I just had to double check. Yeah, he reuses the normal Mater mouth, but it really shows you how much a slightly different eye expression could go a really long way. I also love the fact that they made his teeth all yellow. Yeah, as you can see, the color changer goes to a wildly different color than this guy. So if you got the color changer to try to get the most accurate President Mater, this guy is more accurate. Now, interestingly, you can see the color changer has silver hubcaps, while the single is actually more accurate. Okay, never mind then. As you can see, we've got this very nice yellow stripe across the side, as well as the President of the United States. Oh my gosh, so it says Mater, seal of the President of the United States. Amazing. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, so as you can see, we also have the little eagle symbol there with the shield and everything, but all made out of car parts, just like in the episode. Very subtly made out of car parts, but they are all in there. We've got the whole tow cable assembly, which does have a nice silver wash over it. And as I said before, that longer tow hook. Honestly, I thought this would bother me more than it does, but I really don't mind I do prefer the classic Mater style of tow hook, but honestly, this one gets points for actually letting you tow cars. So if all Maters in the future are going to be upgraded to this hook, well, that wouldn't be my preferred outcome. I just think it's too big. I don't mind, because at the end of the day, cars' toys are toys. They're supposed to be played with, and the fact that it took them over 15 years to come up with the concept of Mater actually functionally towing a car is kind of ridiculous. Of course, you clip onto McQueen's like Deputy Hazard here. And yeah, well, I don't think it's necessary to go around making new variants or changing old Mater variants to have this different style of tow hook. I think it's fine at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter to me. Hook on, Mater. Mater. This is why tripods were invented. Why do I do my reviews one-handed still? I've been doing this for 7 years. But yeah, there you go. You could hook Mater on to McQueen, who has divots in the base. So does Otis, and I think they're the only ones. So, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's going to have a different thought. Is it worth it making Maters from here on out all have this different hook purely to tow only McQueen's and Otis? I don't know. There's definitely debate to be had, but at the end of the day, I don't care. A good Mater is a good Mater. I don't care what the tow hook looks like. Although, personally, I would have preferred if they tried to match this tow hook, this Precision Series style tow hook that we saw on Mater with Lightning Bolt hat and on the Mater color changers. I think that's probably the best looking tow hook that we've gotten. But whatever. Moving on to the back, you can see Mater's got his hazard stripes removed. He still has the iconic A113 license plate. I love how Mater's all cleaned up in this look, but the license plate is still dirty as ever. There is a look at the other side. And finally, there is a look at the base. Another beautifully well done Cars on the Road variant. One that, honestly, we've waited for so long. It feels unbelievable to have this in my collection. This item does everything right. The color scheme is spot on. The expression is great. Everything about this, A+ in my book. Easily one of my favorite new releases from 2024, which is saying something. I did not expect to like this one as much as I did. I just thought, yeah, it's President Mater. I've seen him before. But no, this one definitely really knocked my expectations out of the park. Very, very happy with how this one turned out. And like I said, great 2024 release. Just saying something, because a lot of 2024's releases are really, really solid. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now. President Mater, do you have anything to tell us? President Mater believe we should give out free ice cream every Tuesday. Thank you, President Mater. Very cool.